Hi, divas. It's Coach Twy here with Fyne Fabulous. I hope you guys can see and hear me here in the group. We are here to talk about CBD oil of all things. Today, I have my friend with me, Ken Tabb. Ken, say hi to the people.
Hello, divas.
Hello. Hello. So, Ken Tabb is one of my very, very good friends. I've been knowing him since I was pregnant with my daughter, who is 10 years old now. Lord. Oh my God. So that means it's been 11 years because I was pregnant with her when we met. So if you guys are online, please say hi, say hello, just so that we can know that you're there, because you know how this goes. If you don't say nothing, we don't know you're watching. And we want to be sure that we are communicating with the divas in the group. How you like my turban, kid? I done put this.
Oh, I'm loving it.
I didn't put my turban on for you. See how I do? I put my turban on. And so I also put on a pop of purple lip today. I don't usually wear no big old bright lips. You probably like, what's she talking about? Why is she talking about the lips? Listen, we usually go live with women. So these are the kind of things I normally say, but it's not really working with you, kid, because you the dude. It's not really working. So, well, anywho, ladies, if you are there, please leave us a comment. Give us a shout out. Let us know that you're there. Like I mentioned before, Ken Tabb is a very, very good friend of mine. We actually met at work when I used to work at Charter Communications, now Spectrum, or Spectrum, now Charter. I don't even know which way it goes now. But we both...
Spectrum.
Yeah, Charter Spectrum. We both worked in IT, and now both of us are really focused on health initiatives for the Black and Brown communities, because you know that COVID is cutting up, and so we are cutting up worse than COVID, so that we could communicate to as many people as we can the benefits of the things that we're learning for ourselves. One of which is CBD oil. Now, before we actually get into the CBD oil, Ken, I would love... Oh, hi, everybody. I see people say hello. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for letting us know that you're there. Ken, tell us a little bit about your illnesses, because I know when we met, you weren't your best. I remember something about edema. I remember something about diabetes. So start with, what were some of your ailments and why you even sought out CBD oil?
Wow, yeah. Well, when you first met me, Nicole, I was not doing great.
No.
I had a myriad of diseases. I was a professional at being ill, really. I had diabetes. I had high blood pressure. I was actually going through a situation where I was trying to go blind.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I had chronic kidney disease. I had arthritis. I had...
Well, you were cutting up. And I remember you and I talking, and I couldn't even count on two hands all the stuff you had going on. And can I be honest? If I'm being honest, some of that, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, is Ken playing? Is he like a little hypochondriac?
If I was listening to myself back then, I would say this guy's a hypochondriac, and he can't be having all of these ailments and conditions
at the same time. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? This is like the perfect storm of ailments. And I remember you saying you sought so much help, like you went to doctors. You want to talk about all the help that you kind of sought?
Absolutely. At one time, as early as or as late as of last year, I was going to see 13 different specialists, from diabetes, arthritis, general practitioner, kidneys, urologist, chiropractic. You name it, I was going to see them because we couldn't figure out
what was wrong. So that was a lot of at work, right? Like short-term disability, medical leave. And I was praying a lot and concerned a lot. Yeah, like trying to figure out, well, what is wrong? What is happening? And tell us about how you went from the melange or the myriad of different ailments and kind of moved into the holistic perspective, because I think all of this started unlocking, if correct me if I'm wrong, is kind of when you started seeing a chiropractor and you guys started talking about the vertebrae, and I was like, okay, this sounds like witch doctory stuff or whatever. It didn't sound real to me. But go ahead.
I would say, what really sparked it was I just started getting frustrated with Western medicine, going to seeing all of these different doctors, and my doctors were really working on the symptoms of the problems and not really trying to
find the actual problems. Right.
So a wonderful doctor, Dr. Craig Anderson, kind of kicked all of this out. He was a chiropractor here in St. Louis. And some, with the arthritis and pain management, and Nicole, I can tell you, I was actually, I went to a point where I was unable to walk for 2 months.
Oh no!
And right before that, and dealing with pain management and whatnot, I was like, we need to go do something outside the norm. So Dr. Anderson, we literally, I remember it well. My wife and my kids actually had to get me into a car. It took 2 hours to get me into a car to go see this man and try to figure out what's going on.
Wow. What can I interrupt you? And I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I have to say this because I remember when you said that you were going to see the chiropractor. I remember you told me that, but the kind of person you are, you never described what you just described to me. Like, you are such a loving and caring guy. Like, you never even mentioned anything about not being able to walk. This is new to me, not being able to walk. And you also did not mention not being able to get into the car by yourself. So this is.
Can I tell you a story?
I need it.
From work, the worst day that really happened to me was about 4 years ago. I was in a meeting.
Okay.
And my back started hurting severely.
At work.
At work.
Oh no.
And I literally started to cry. I started to tear up.
In the meeting.
In the meeting.
Dang.
And, my boss at the time and a couple of people who reported to me, it was like, you really need to go home. And I said, I just got to fight through the rest of this meeting. But then I sat there for about 30 more seconds, and I said,
you got to go.
I can't do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me a half an hour to walk to my car. And where we used to work. It took me a half an hour to walk to my car.
Wow.
And I literally, I lived 22 miles away from work. I literally was bent over driving on the highway. To which I got home, and I promptly was able to get out of the car, open our garage door, and I collapsed on the ground.
Oh my God, Ken! I had no idea.
My mother-in-law and my boys were here. They helped me, and they got me to the couch, and I promptly lived on the couch for almost 2 months. 2 months. Yeah.
You're not right. What kind of friend is this, man? You did not tell me.
Well,
oh my God, we talk all the time. I didn't know I was talking to you laying on the couch.
Yeah,
wow. You are such a selfless friend, because you was probably sitting there listening to me talk my head off and then was not sharing anything about what was going on with you as to not dampen the mood or whatever. I don't even know what you were thinking, but I really appreciate that as a friend. But this is shocking to learn here live on Facebook, Ken.
I know. There's a lot of things, and a lot of folks didn't know what was going on. They kind of had maybe an inkling of what was going on, but I was really in a situation where I didn't think that, and my wife would tell you this story about, she had friends and family come to her, and they were literally saying, we don't know how much longer it's going to be here.
Oh, no.
And I thank God every day that she had the strength and the power. Your sorority sister.
Yes, Maria.
Took me by the hand and told me, we're going to make it.
Amen.
We're gonna do this. Whatever I can do, wherever I have to go, we will get this done. And by the grace of God,
You
and
worked it
family,
out, and you
we have
figured out
worked
a
it out.
way. That is amazing. So I remember you saying you went to the chiropractor, and the chiropractor identified one of the help me with it, because I've never been to a chiropractor. I remember you saying something about B something in the spine, like one of the
right. So what we found out was that first thing is I had scoliosis in the back, but more importantly, we were able to identify that there was some conditions that were going on in my neck. And because of that, at the base of the spine and neck, there's a junction there, and it's called subluxation. And what happens is, and this was all predicated on my birth. Can we talk about this? This actually happened at childbirth.
Wow.
My neck upon childbirth, my neck was wrenched by the doctor. It's something that happens during childbirth. Everybody goes through it, but the reality of it is there's a way to fix it after it's actually you've been born. Mine never got fixed, and so what it was called is and I'm going to be a little technical here. It's called vertebral subluxation, and with that, basically my neck was, I guess you would say, in a state of, I guess you want to call it. It was dislodged from I guess you would call it C6 or C1 vertebrae, and with this condition, and a lot of people walk around with this condition and don't even know it. And it's hard to find based off of all of the things that we've talked to with the specialists.
Yeah.
If everything is not in alignment and full balance, and that we'll bring that to the CBD in a little bit. If your brain stem, which has all of the nerve endings and flow through all of your vertebrae, don't have the ability to communicate equally across the body, you will find that your body will do some strange things.
Some extremely strange things were going on. Yeah. So you found out in a miracle kind of way, just by happenstance, going to a chiropractor because you were just done with going to all the trillions and millions of doctors that you had seen. Chiropractor was like, oh man, this part of your spine is sorely compressed, and this is something that happened. So he started working on you, and so that began to unlock some other things. And then you happened upon the fact that CBD oil, hey, that's coming out, that's legal now. And so you started taking the drops. Tell us what happened to your health when you started adding that with your chiropractor work.
Wow. Really things, because with CBD oil, which stands for cannabidiol, CBD, cannabidiol. The whole idea of CBD oil gets you back to balance. And with my neck and my body being out of balance for basically the majority of my life, it allowed my body to, first of all, relax, and working with the chiropractor, allowing to put things back into its natural position. And with that, obviously, with all of the different conditions I had, arthritis and scoliosis and the other conditions, once we started to see that my body started to come back in balance, when you are in balance, your body can start to heal
itself. So let me insert myself a little bit here, because it's still crazy to me, first off, that CBD oil did this. and had I not known you intimately, again, I'd be like, nah, this dude here trying to get over, but I know you, and I know your heart, and I know who you are. I know you're not lying. I saw you ill, and I see you now, and your face looks you look like a different person. And let me share with the ladies too that the reason that you're wearing glasses is because in addition to the other ailments that you've had a myriad of different eye surgeries because of the some results of diabetes, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like, so you had the eye surgeries too, and so right now Ken is actually not able to see as well as he did when we met, right? So unfortunately, there was a period of time that you did share that you could only see a little bit of light out of one eye, and at some point you couldn't see anything. How are things now with your eyes?
Are absolutely getting better every day. I can probably see most days about 30-35%. On the great days, I can see it probably about 35 to 40%.
That's amazing, because I remember you telling me 1 and 2 and 3%. And and this was not that long ago. So I know that you've been taking the oil for a few months now. So we're not talking about something that took years to happen. So it was maybe, I don't know, I think I'm gonna just guess it was a couple of weeks when you first started seeing a response to it, or was it? You tell me.
Well, so let's kind of go back a little bit. So I've been taking CBD oil almost about 2 years now.
Okay.
But with that, I was taking some products that were okay, but oh my God, they were horribly tasty. And with those particular ones, now they were very good. They were potent. They really were helping. But a few months ago, I guess we had the conversation.
That's when we started talking about CBD oil, and I introduced you to my guy. Yeah.
And then you introduced me to an unbelievable person, Steve Rack.
Oh my gosh.
CEO of Fabulous.
Yeah, Fabulous. Yeah. And ladies, if you have been a part of Fyne Fabulous for at least 6 months, you know Steve, because I've introduced Steve to the crew before, and we've actually done a Facebook Live, and he shared a little bit about CBD oil. I actually started taking CBD oil. I don't sleep well, and I have anxiety sometimes, and I take it at night. And it helps. It absolutely helps. I also have the soothing cream for after workouts. They have like a facial line. They have all kinds of products to help with your
foods, everything, essential oils, beauty care, everything. And I switched over to Fabulous, and let me tell you, since I've done that, I think my health has just taken off even more.
Oh wow!
With the product itself, I take it every day. They have a different.
Do you take it multiple times a day? I just take it once. Okay.
I take it multiple times a day. Some people can take it morning, afternoon, and night.
Okay.
I take it morning and night, unless I'm feeling where I maybe need a little kick during the afternoon or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It really works well for me in the morning, and then at the evening when I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's been a godsend to me, and they have different levels of potency. They have they used to have the 300 series, the 600 series, and the 900 series, but we're looking to really stay with the 600 and 900 series. The 300 series is if ladies, any of the divas at home, if you have dogs or cats that have anxiety or have issues, that 300 series, which is less potent, is a great thing. If you
that's what I have. I have the puppy version. I take the 300, y'all. That's me. I don't feel like I need anymore. I don't know what would happen. I'd probably be high or something. I know it doesn't get you high. I learned that. I was educated on the fact that the CBD oil, this because the cannabis, that piece of the plant or the THC or whatever is not there, so it does not get you high. But I probably wouldn't be able to handle anything more than the 300 series that we have. So
Right. So I take the 600 series. In the morning, and in afternoon, and the 900 series at night. But just recently, I started to notice that if I take the 900, because some folks will take the more potent.
Yeah.
At night, the 900 series, boy, I'll tell you, my mind, I'm clear, I'm sharp, I'm ready to take on the world. But then it's time to go to bed.
And for you, it happens. And I know it's different for different people's bodies and how they metabolize it. But when you take a drop, you feel it almost instantly. Like you.
No, for me, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes typically.
That's instant enough. Like I take it right before I go to bed, so I don't really know, how long, because I'm probably asleep by the time it puts me to bed. So I don't really know how long. I might consider doing it during the day, especially if you were feeling a sense of I guess it makes sense, calmness and clarity, and to get rid of those racing thoughts. And so it's for me, it's been really helpful at night for that kind of thing, where we talk a lot in Fyne Fabulous about having a nighttime routine to get yourself to sleep so that you're able to wake up early to conquer your next day. Your nighttime routine actually helps with that. So that was the reason that I started looking into it, because I wanted to get to bed at a decent hour. But my type A folks, their brains, you can't shut them off.
Right. Metabolism is a big key, because what I found is I can actually take the 900 and it doesn't affect me. I'm still maybe a little bit more lucid, but I still sleep like a rock when I take the 900 at night. Now that may not be for everybody, but I think, and again, to talk about how CBD oil, you have something called the endocannabinoid system in your body, and my body has. What you'll find is, the more that you take CBD, the more receptive your body will be to it. My body, because I take it every day, and my body has really gotten used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can take a more potent level of it, and it doesn't affect me.
Oh, I gotcha.
But still, it's funny. At nighttime, I'm thinking about all these different things. My wife, she'll look at me. She's like, "Okay, baby, it's 1:00 in the morning. You are over there working."
You don't need to be taking 900 at night, Ken. You need to take the 900 during the day.
When you're trying to start your own business, and when you're trying to do things, and you're trying to take care of your current career in corporate America,
you got a lot going on.
You got kids getting ready to go off to college tomorrow. You got everything going on. You got COVID. So your mind is going.
Yeah.
But to say that, Fabulous, the 900 series has worked out beautifully for me. I am very happy with it. So much so that I became a brand ambassador. And I stand by the product. I use the product religiously. And it's been, as I stated, it is funny how me and you were talking about it. It's been a godsend to me since I've been using it. It's been absolutely.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on just to share with ladies, regardless, honestly, of the brand or whatever, just the fact that you were so ill and holistic things are what healed you. Right. And so the message to me here tonight is you have to be your own ambassador for your own body. Right. You have to be your own best advocate, because if the doctors aren't getting it right, and there's constantly tests going on and no one can figure out what's going on, you have to drive that. Right. And so such a blessing to go to the chiropractor.
When I say that unlocks a lot of things for me, having the conversations with that particular doctor really started me to look at different things. Now, I also with my Western doctors. I still have Western doctors that I go to, but I now have a holistic doctor who practices Chinese medicine.
You a mess. You a mess calling the regular doctors the Western doctors. So now they're Western. Right. You're judging them, not the Western doctors. But I understand, given all that you've gone through, right? And all the tests that they've put you through without really understanding and tapping into what was wrong, you had to go the route you went. And it's just such a blessing. It's a blessing to see you healthier in the face, stronger in the mind. And I'm excited about what you're doing with your brand and your business, ladies. Ken and his wife, they have started BBAT, right? Enterprises, and it's mostly because of Ken's journey and all that Ken has gone through. So it's from their own experience that this is kind of birth. It's not about making money. It's not about selling a product. And that's why I don't even like to mention, products per se, because we're not here to tell you to buy this or buy that. I honestly got you to come on so that you can share with the honest heart and an honest opinion. One, CBD oil is real, because I ain't gonna lie, I was a little skeptical. Now I take it, and I take it at night, but I didn't take it to the degree that you did. And Ken wrote that wonderful blog post, ladies. I'm going to share it again. And it's about the top 10 things. I think it was even 12, a dozen things.
Yeah, I gave you I was going to try to go for a baker's dozen, but we got to 12. Although there's a lot of other things that we could talk about, but those are really prevalent today in the understanding of what CBD oil, the cannabinoid system, is dealing with.
Yeah. And some of the things you talked about were like, it lowers the blood pressure. Like, did y'all know? Ladies, did you know that CBD oil lowers your blood pressure? I did not know that. It helps with acne. And now I'm like, I need to give Amari some CBD oil for because the boy got some bad acne. He's like, I need to be giving him the CBD oil for that too. Like, I just can't believe all the studies that have been done to prove that the oil is actually contributing to that. Now, like you mentioned in the blog post, you do have to do your due diligence and find a right and a clean facility that is producing it. You don't want to just, because CBD oil is hot and trending, and people are out there trying to take your money. Now, I wouldn't present anyone before you who I would not have vet myself and who I do not believe would tell you the absolute truth. So, of course, Ken's brand that he prefer and I prefer too is Vitalibus. And we're going to drop the link so that if you're interested in just looking at them, or if you want to get the CBD oil, you can. I'm more than sure that if you ladies wanted to have a conversation with Ken about his experience, how he takes it, how much he takes, how often he takes it, that kind of thing, that he would have no problem with doing that as well. And no one is expecting you to buy anything. This is not a sales pitch. This is a sharing of a gentleman's heart who has gone from horrible health to being able to manage all that he had going on and coming out of a lot of it in a shocking way. And I mean, in a way that was like, oh no, we got to do a Facebook Live with you, because I just cannot believe that happened. And it happened like, it seems like it was going on forever, your ailments, but the change happened at the blink of an eye. Next thing you know, you were like, I could see a little more. Oh my God, Nicole, like I feel I have more energy. And I'm like, are you serious? And so, and I'm gonna use your term. And you mean the Western doctors didn't give you any new medicine? Like, he's like, no, I'm taking CBD oil. I'm going to see my chiropractor. So ladies, if you go ahead.
My medicine footprint has dwindled immensely. I probably take, at one time I was taking probably 13, 14 pills a day. I'm down to about 4 or 5 pills a day right now, trying to get down to 0.
Wow. You know what this sounds like to me? This sounds like meal prep and clean eating. A lot of times when we're doing these lives about ladies and their transformations, a lot of times they're like, oh, I was on the high blood pressure pill and I was taking this for my diabetes and I was taking this for my, and it's like, I'm not on those pills anymore. And it just has to do with going, I don't know. Look, I'm no doctor. I'm no holistic doctor. I'm none of that stuff. But I tell you what, I've been doing this for years on top of years on top of years. And the more we talk about it, the more we share about it, what comes out of this is the best thing for your body is what comes from the freaking earth. It's what's natural. The natural stuff, that man-made stuff, that's the stuff that got us all messed up. So we taking the high blood pressure pills to control our pressure, but that causes some other mess. And then we take some other pills to take care of the stroke that we just had, but then that causes some other mess. And so a lot of this has to do with just really being still, finding your peace. And ladies, listen, I'm about to find me, when COVID is over, a good chiropractor. I want to go. I want to find me a trusted one to see, you just never know what you could tweak and improve in your life. And if it's helped you so much, I just want to see how it can help me as well. I really appreciate you sharing today. Is there something if you wanted to leave on this note and you wanted to share or impart with the ladies before you go, is there one thing you would share with them?
Yeah, I think the one thing I want to echo again, and I think you said it a little bit earlier, everybody has a path to health and wellness. You have to take that upon yourself and go and find what that path is. We are, my wife and I, our passion is to help everybody to find what their individual path is. You can't, because this is not cookie cutter. You just can't go and slap something on somebody and say you're going to be healthy. It's metabolism, it's lifestyle, it's spirituality.
Yeah.
It's everything.
It's mindset. It's all that. Yes.
The will to want to be better is all prevalent in this journey to good health and wellness. And I would just say, divas, keep doing what you're doing. You have found an amazing, beautiful, perfect person in my opinion, my humble opinion, who will help you.
I know you ain't talking about me some perfect. No, I'm not, sir. I am nowhere perfect. But I appreciate the sentiment. I really do. But you know what something that you just said, and I need to underscore, and one of the divas, I can't see her name, but she just typed it. She said, mindset indeed. Above all else, that's what we about to leave you guys with is mindset. Because this dude's right here, listen, the man, like I ain't lying, I did not know he was laying on the freaking sofa being carried into cars. Every time I talked to him, it was something positive. And even when the dude couldn't see, he did tell me he couldn't see, and he has to put the disability adjustments on his freaking computer. He's like, hold on, I literally can't type. I can't see to type to you, so I have the ADA stuff on my phone. I would have never known that, ever. And it's still hard for me to put your voice, which is so blessed and positive, to what you're saying. I'm like, do you know how bitter a lot of people would be? So, Diva, whoever you were who put mindset indeed, Ken, I really do think that above the CBD, above the chiropractor, your mindset is what got you where you are, sir. It was a lot of you and a lot of God, because you kept the faith, you kept believing in him, and he kept guiding you to where to go. I really believe it. But once you had that defeatist attitude, you know how many people would be defeated? And I can't see. I can't walk. Oh my God, my legs. Oh my God, my back. This is you. And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? He's like falling apart. And I felt so helpless and I didn't know what to do. But I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for your positive attitude. So Diva, whoever that was, you are so right. Mindset is what got you here, Ken, and God bless the chiropractor. God bless the CBD oil that you take as well. So thank you for sharing. Oh, thank you.
do when we talk about mindset is also pulling from the positive people around you. And you have definitely been one of the people who stood by me and actually pushed me when I needed it, or gave me a good word when I needed it. And that is actually very important too. Make sure you put good people around you. And I'll say this: peace be still. Allow the people to share their message with you, and let God take care of it. That is I live by that every day.
Oof. All right, man of God. All right, alpha man of God. We see you, ice cold. There is not a coincidence. His glasses are yellow, ladies. I know it has to do with your eyes, but it's yellow because this dude an alpha.
Now, all I got to do is get these rims to be black. They're brown right now, but then to watch out. It's really going to be serious then.
Well, Ken, thank you. You know, I got to get my baby girl on to dance. We out here dancing in the parking lot tonight.
All right.
They finally get out of the house. So it's only 6:15 here. She is dancing a few minutes. So I'm going to scoot out of here. But ladies, if you want to learn more about Ken's journey, just leave a comment. I'll be sure to share his information with you. If you are interested if you're in St. Louis and you're interested about his chiropractor, oh my God, we'll share that. If you're interested about the CBD oil, we'll share that. If you're interested about anything along his health journey, Ken and his wife Maria are there to help you. And I'm also going to drop his social media because, ladies, I want you to support Ken. Go out and like his Instagram. Go out and like his Facebook. He's a fine, God-fearing man who's really trying to share his journey with those out there who have all the health issues that he has, and he wants to be able to help others just as others have helped him. So let's help him do that. That's what we're all about as well. Yeah, let's do it together. Thank you so much, Ken. Have a great night. Kiss my sorrow for me, and I'll talk to you. Yeah, hey Maria, tell her to poke her head in. Yeah. Hey Maria, hey divas, this is Maria. She's in this group, and so tag Maria Tabb 2Bs. If you guys want to hear more about Ken's journey, please tag Maria, and she will definitely respond. Because Ken ain't in our group, y'all. He's not in our group because he is a man. Okay, so but it's cool that he could pop in here. So he's not really in the group. He's just on the live, y'all. This is the tool letting him in. So we slid him in for a little bit. Now you about to slide on out.
Whatever you need me to slide back in anytime.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you being so open and honest about your journey. And it can't be easy, but you are on your way, sir. I wish you all the blessings in the world.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All right. Bye, ladies.
Divas, please be well.
Be well.